Hello. We're just going to do a really quick tour around downtown Disney here. We've realized in our research of going to Disneyland, we didn't really know what was going on down to Disney. So you're going to experience this with us. So that way you can have an idea of what the downtown Disney and Disneyland looks like. So right over here, there's Disneyland. There's California Adventure. We'll just turn around here and start heading towards downtown Disney. Over here to your left is going to be World of Disney, which will come into view in a moment. And then over here, when you first walk into downtown Disney from the parks, you have the La Brea Bakery and the La Brea Bakery Express. The La Brea Bakery is a sit-down, kind of expensive restaurant, and then the Express is a little bit cheaper, gets you in and out rather quickly. We have this pretty little flower fountain here. It's still decorated for the Halloween holidays. And then right past La Brea Bakery is going to be World of Disney, which is very similar to World of Disney in Orlando, but it's a lot of it smaller. And then above World of Disney is Grand Californian rooms. The Grand Californian runs through most of downtown Disney. As you walk through World of Disney, there are a couple of kiosks that you'll pass. Some information, some where you can buy some snacks, macarons and stuff. And we'll keep going, and right past World of Disney is Starbucks coffee, and then the continue of the downtown Disney district. And as you move past Starbucks, you have a Sunglass Hut, or Sunglass Icon by Sunglass Hut. You have Curl Surf, Pandora. Across from the Sunglass Hut, you have Naples Restaurant and Bar. It's an Italian food and pizzeria place. And then you have Pandora. You have a Jamba Juice smoothie shop. And then you have Sephora. And then across from Sephora, you have Napolini Pizzeria. You have California Soul, which is a shoes and sandals store. And then you have an ice cream shop, Salt and Straw. Now, Salt and Straw has a bunch of weird flavors and out there flavors that might be a little bit different than what you're used to. For example, they have regular flavors like chocolate gooey brownie, but they have honey lavender, pear and blue cheese, olive oil. Just some interesting flavors that may not be for everybody. I personally like just regular flavors, but they have the interesting flavors here. And then we're back at Sephora, and as you move across, you have the entrance into the Grand Californian, and then you have the Disney dress shop, which has Disney dresses. And then you have Marceline's Confectionery, which is a sweets shop. And then right next to Marceline's Confectionery, you have the Uva Bar and Restaurant, Catal. And here we are at the Uva Bar and Restaurant. And then across from the Uva Bar and Restaurant, you have Wetzel's Pretzels, which is across from the Salt and Straw. Next to Wetzel's Pretzels, you have Ballast Point Brewery and Kitchen, which they have different fun menu items. It's kind of like a bar with pub snacks. And they have burgers and chili dogs and other types of food places. And then directly next to Ballast Point, you have Black Tap Burgers and Shakes. You have fun burgers as well as crazy shakes, such as a Bam Bam Shake, which has Fruity Pebbles and a Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie Treat and a Laffy Taffy piece of candy, as well as a Strawberry Pop Tart, amongst others. We'll put the link in the description down below with the rest of the menu. In the middle here, there's a bar that I think is the Catal Bar. Right next to the Uva Bar Restaurant, you have Sprinkles, which is a cupcake shop. And then you have a Pele Soccer store and a Love Pop store in the works. Now right next to there, you have the Disney Home Shop, which has a bunch of Disney home merchandise, you know, cooking supplies. They have a bunch of like cooking supplies, home decorations, home decor, what have you, is at the Disney Home Store. They typically will have these also in World of Disney, but this whole store is dedicated to that. And then across from the Disney Home store, you have the Black Tap, that's the Express, where you can just get some shakes. And then right next to that, to the left, is Splitsville, which is a bowling alley and restaurant. It's pretty cool. They have those at Disney Springs in Florida as well. And then directly across from Splitsville, they have Tortilla Joe's, which is a Mexican restaurant. And in between them, they have a nice little fountain here for you to enjoy. Tortilla Joe's, I've heard very good things about it. We have not eaten there, but it seems to be really good. They have a lot of good positive reviews. And then directly to the right of the Disney Home store, you have the Wonderground Gallery, which has different art and also fun things to buy, t-shirts and what have you. And then to the right of the Wonderground Gallery, you have the Jazz Kitchen Express, which you can get different beignets and different snack items and drinks at. But it's right next to Ralph Brennan's Jazz Kitchen, which is a New Orleans themed restaurant. I've heard great things about the food here. We have gotten the beignets at the Jazz Kitchen Express, and they are delicious. This is a quick look at the menu for the Jazz Kitchen. You have po' boys, you got a cheeseburger, and of course they have jambalaya and gumbo. And then when you get past the Jazz Kitchen and Tortilla Joe's, you keep moving forward. Go past some more kiosks like the Sunglass Hut. They have a little art kiosk there when you get your name painted with fun designs. And plus a little snack shop where you get some corn dogs, some churros. You have the Downtown Disney District Lego store. And then across from the Lego store, you have a little shop, but it also has a pin traders, where if you're into Disney pin trading, you can go and trade your pins there. And then to the left of the pin traders, you have the monorail station for the monorail. You can only get on this if you have a reservation and a ticket to Disneyland, because this goes directly to Tomorrowland. Directly across from the monorail station, look, there's the monorail going by, is the West Side Starbucks. And then to the right of Starbucks, you have Sugar Boo, which is a fun kind of hip store. They have a bunch of different inspirational quotes and fun things that you can do while you're in there, or look at while you're in there, I should say. And that's Sugar Boo. And then directly to the right of Sugar Boo is a little eating area here for you just to bring some food and eat. There's no exact restaurant right here, just a fun eating area. But directly to the right of that, you have Earl of Sandwich, where they have a bunch of different sandwiches, salads, wraps, what have you. They have one of these at Disney Springs in Orlando as well. It is good to note that this Earl of Sandwich does not offer Disney gift cards as a form of payment. The one in Orlando does, this one does not. Directly across from Earl of Sandwich, there's a building here that's used for different things. They've used it as a store, they use it as like a fun redemption area for some exclusive merchandise. Right now it's not currently in operation for anything. Right now it just has some photo ops and advertisements for Disney Plus. And then across from there, and also across from Earl of Sandwich, they have the Star Wars Trading Post, which is a Star Wars store where you can buy different Star Wars themed items, Star Wars merchandise. It's all going to be in that store that used to be Rainforest Cafe, but is now a merchandise store for Star Wars. And then finally to the right of Earl of Sandwich is the security check. And if you continue on past the entrance to Downtown Disney, if you look right above, you have the entrance to the Disneyland Hotel. And then past that is the parking lot. And that has been our tour of Downtown Disney here in Anaheim, California. Thanks for hanging out with us as we did a quick tour just to see what's there. It's much smaller. If you've been to Disney Springs, in Florida, it is definitely much larger. The one in Disney Springs actually is much larger than downtown Disney. However, downtown Disney here is really fun. They have a lot of places to eat and some shopping areas, but mostly seems like a food area and a way to enter to get to both Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure. And that's going to do it for our tour around downtown Disney. Thanks for hanging out with us and going on the tour with us. We are Steak and Potatoes, and we're living our happily ever after.